Manscaped.
Makes sense.
It makes perfect sense because when I think of like, just being out there, right? Mountaineers. Got the bush, so you got to trim that thing up a little bit. But more importantly, if you happen to be, a local cat, you want to look cool and smooth, you might want to make sure that thing's trimmed up, or if not trimmed up here, trimmed up below the waist, because we know that Manscaped are the leaders in below the waistline grooming. And like I said, appearances matter. You want to make sure that you keep that grass low. And the best way to do that, ladies and gentlemen, is with the Lawnmower 4.0. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know what it has done for me and Deke. It makes us feel like rock stars when we walk around. People are calling us legends now solely because we use the Manscaped products,
we even heard the word GOAT being thrown around too.
It's that simple, man. And we didn't even talk about the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. We didn't even get to the body wash. That's just the reality of it. That's everything that Manscaped is offering to you. And might I add, they do actually have nice shirts and comfy undies to wear too, man. I tell you, man, it makes you feel real nice and complete, baby.
I use the deodorant. They also got the body spray.
Come on now.
What don't they have?
What don't they have? It's literally a be the man wherever you are survival kit. You know what I mean? That's what you need. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but that's what you want to get. So whether it is for you, or say you're a lady and you want to get it for your significant other, or you got a friend out there that might need a little help, this is where you want to go. But the biggest thing that you need to do is this. You need to use that promo code, baby. And that promo code is MOATS. MOATS. Get you 20% off plus free shipping worldwide at manscaped.com. So trust me on this, man. When I tell you it will change your life and your delicate twins will thank you, listen to me because I'm an expert team, man. So, obviously this week, man, we've been reacting to, some of these quarterbacks that the Steelers have been bringing in on their pre-draft visits. It's a total of 7 that have come in or will be coming in over the past couple of weeks. That list ranges from Matt Corral, the quarterback from Ole Miss, Sam Howell, the quarterback from UNC, Desmond Ridder, the cat from Cincinnati, Carson Strong. That's the young boy from Nevada, Malik Willis. Everybody knows Malik Willis by now, the quarterback out of Liberty. Then Kenny Pickett. That's your boy and Deke's boy. Is that more Deke's boy? I'm not sure how y'all felt about Kenny Pickett.
He uses hand stents.
but held a pit. That's what my man Deke said. All right. And then we have Chris Oladokun. That's the quarterback from South Dakota State University. But with all of these guys, all these guys coming in on visits, man, just what's your thought on any of these guys, man? Do you like any of them a little bit more than the other? Just start with for right there, man.
Personally, I'm a Malik fan right now. It seems like Malik is the best quarterback in this draft to me. I think his upside is going to be good. He gives me I don't know. He gives me this Russell Wilson kind of feel,
Combined with Michael Vick too, maybe?
There it is.
Can he run like that?
Not side to side. But he got a cannon like Vick.
He gives me a Russell Wilson type feel. He gives me the good kid that's going to come in there and be a good program leader. He's got a big arm. It seems. It seems like he can move. It's not like, I don't want to say he doesn't come from competition. Like, he went to Auburn. Mm-hmm. So he started out at a high level spot. Liberty's a good spot. It's good competition there. But he's been at a high level spot. So I think he's seen it. I think he understands. I think he's the quarterback. That's the guy right now. It seems like Kenny Pickett, to me, Kenny Pickett's like a decision maker to me.
Okay.
He seems like one of those guys that's going to be a good decision maker. He can move a little bit. I'm curious to see that factor that he brings to the league, if that makes sense. But he seems like he'll be a good quarterback, if that in that medium tier type. And maybe he proves me wrong, but he seems like one of those type guys. The guy from Cincinnati seems like he's coming up strong. It seems like he's starting to get a nice following behind him. Ridder, he seems like he's coming strong right now. So you know how I go with the draft. Like right before the draft, couple weeks before, everything starts switching up.
Hey, no question. We're seeing that with Malik, man. He was one of those guys.
I don't see Malik being there at 20 though.
Yeah, really so don't. That's the conversation. That's what we're going to ask you next, in the sense of, because of how the pre-draft works and everybody talks these guys up, now he's looking, potentially going top 10 or even late case scenario in the teens. But with Malik, is he a quarterback that you will be willing to trade up for?
I don't know if you trade up for him, and it depends what you have to give up to trade up for him. If you're just giving up, maybe you're just swapping out picks, and maybe you give out another pick for that pick, maybe your first and a second, something like that. Maybe I just don't think it's that immediate right now to trade up for him. Okay. I think when you trade up for somebody, you're looking for somebody to come in there and make an impact today.
Yeah, be the guy.
Yeah, today. And I think the offseason has said that they don't believe that none of these guys are just totally the guy, but everybody has a chance to compete for the spot. So I don't think you trade up for him. It's interesting to see, and not to look too far in the future, but it's some nice quarterbacks that could potentially be coming out next year, So I think you continue to build your team up. I think what you have at the quarterback position is solid enough to do what you're trying to do. Because, like we've said, they're trying to run the ball. I think they've committed to that in terms of what they've shown you, in terms of personnel and whatnot, that they're trying to run the ball. So I think it's just continuing to stick to that trend of running the ball and playing good defense.
So are you content then? Are you content with Mason and Mitch? Or you still saying you would bring in somebody else though to compete with that room, right? Or are you just rolling in with just these two guys?
Yeah, I think you're not upset with Mason and Mitch.
Okay.
I think you're okay with that today. And I think you feel like defensively you're strong enough. You built something strong enough that teams aren't just going to come in there and score on you, and you're going to be able to run the ball and control the game.
Now, T, I got a question though, baby. We know this a quarterback-driven league. We talk about that. Even with top-tier defenses, if you got that X factor at quarterback, it doesn't matter how elite your defense is. In a sense, we've seen these quarterbacks really take over. Are you confident in this group to that extent that they could overcome that type of situation?
To me, I feel like Mitch is the starter as of today, right?
Okay.
So if we're going in game one today, I think Mitch can get you out of a stadium. I don't think he's just going to win you the game, but I don't think he's going to lose you the game either.
Okay, fair enough.
I think he can get you out of a stadium. I think he's a good quarterback. It seems he's mature. I think he got to sit behind Josh Allen last year. So it's interesting. Let's see what that looks like coming back into that starter role. That second chance is always different.
Got to get the second chance. Facts.
Yeah. So, I think you see what you invested in with Mitch. I think that's what you invested in over the summer. I think you see what you got with Mitch. I don't feel like none of these guys are going to come in there and just start, you know? Are we saying any of these guys are just blatantly better than what you have in there?
Right.
It's debatable. So it's kind of like if you can steal what's the name, Kyle Hamilton at 20 and plug that into your defense, I think that's a great pickup,
No,
or,
I like it.
Or if you can get you a nice tackle maybe to plug in and you feel a little bit more comfortable with, I just think that the team actually is very complete right now.
Yeah. Outside of safety and that third receiver element, I was like, other than that, it is pretty open though, without a doubt.
The team is very complete. So now you're trying to kind of plug in that a piece that just can help, whether it is another receiver, maybe it is maybe you see something out there that can move and you just want to open up the slot game a little bit more. I think you just try to find a piece that can just help you today, help you today. I don't know if that quarterback position is, as crazy as it sounds, that immediate today, because I feel like over the summertime, you've addressed the situation and going to get a Mitch. So, I think you kind of just keep all options open. If something's there at 20 that you like, but I knowing the Steelers and the Steeler way, they taking best available. That's what they do.
You said not best available, linebacker,
outside linebacker.
That's a steal. We're gonna take one of them. You said it's an LB available. We're gonna get one of them.
If I don't think you'll guarantee, I guarantee you they draft a linebacker in the draft.
They're gonna take one of those. Okay, that's what they do. Yes, that's what they do. Okay, we're not gonna act like that's not the case. All right.
That's what they do, bro. But he's gonna take the best available. Like that's his. Like he loves the best available.
Hey, no question.